Berserker. Look right. I'm kind of close. Ah, fuck it. I'm a frog. Let's get these snakes so they don't sneak up on us. Bell and Pojo, if you do the honors with sheeps, and then we'll just pull the rest back. On square.
Ants. Keep them sheep.
Sure, yeah. Get rid of these guys. And blast. could be perfect. Is that all the conga lines, or is there one I'm not seeing? I think that's all the conga lines.
Coming up beside the cauldron.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Just mark them for now. Same story, but let me pull them out a little bit first. I'm going to LOS them behind a pillar.
Wait, Pojo pulled the group. Oh, well, we're getting them.
I-shape square.
Thank you. Oh well, rest of it's basically just ads. AoE your heart out.
Thanks, Pojo.
Up. Mages, try to do the spell, please.
Got an infernal in the back.
I'll get on the infernal. Harambe, get to the next one.
Better than I thought it would.
All right. All right, get reses out, rebuff. Harambe, careful of aggro.
Yeah, thorium in the back beside that, well, behind the pit.
Okay, we'll deal with that after, boss.
Yeah, I'm just on you.
Yeah. I typed it so that people in Discord see it. But this boss can't be taunted, so got to stay behind me and Harambe both. And kill totems first.
Hey, that's good.
Step right up to die.
And if you can see shades, kill shades. Brainwash totem.
Vandals in the pit.
Randall's pro. Totems. Gotta get this brainwash totem down. That'll do. Ooh. The steak. And another idol. We do have thorium over here, so let's go around the back this way.
Do we mind if we can get the Mountain Silver Sage and the Dreamfall?
And the hoodoo piles.
Yeah.
Let's actually, you know what? With all that, let's go ahead and clear the room. Oh, bloody hell, Harambe.
Moon, guys, moon.
Can't get one heal off for going down too fast.
Okay, one at a time, single target. Moon first. Now the other one. Everybody come teabag Harambe. It's his fault. Why'd you res him? Meanie. First two pile going out. Be ready to MC. What's in that pile? Guess I'll find out. Warrior doll. Anybody need a warrior doll?
Mind control pizza.
Just sheep him. Quit damaging him. Just sheep him. Somebody put a dot on him like sheep. Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
You feared him into the other side.
Well, thanks whoever dotted him up.
See if you can take down the slaves. Good banish. Be ready for that infernal to come back up. Infernal's up.
Did I win the vein, or is someone else rolling? Everything went to hell after I rolled, though.
Yeah. Last thing I saw was Diggle, but I don't remember a roll.
Diggle had it. He had like an 80 something.
Okay, cool. There's a warrior doll in this pile, by the way. So, does anybody want that? Anybody need that? I'm good on mine. Because nobody needs it, I'll just send it to the guild bank. Guild bank it is. There is another hoodoo pile over here. Do we want that? Yeah. Checking.
I'm ready to ship.
Druid doll. Yeah, somebody's gonna get MC. Pizza again? No! Just sheeping. No damage. Pojo, I swear to God. Y'all are fucking mean.
Dick.
Chicken, do you want this druid doll?
Yeah, sure.
I bet, come get it. It's in the pile. All right, to the pyramid we go. Let's just get these out of the way.
Wow, Diggle gives no fucks. He just went for it. That was awesome.
True.
I can feign death.
Ah, true,
Also
true.
He's not like us. He can survive.
Not like the poor proletariat.
We got alligators, or crocodiles, I mean, crocodiles.
Look at the size of them crocs. How are we doing on these paths?
sake, they're all the way over there. Check the other side.
Nothing over
So
here.
everything's super far away. That's garbage. Okay. I think left side's gonna have some stuff get here first.
Small pack on the right side's just coming over now.
Okay. Gonna have to do that one first then. Because the entire left side is up by Hakar right now. I'm gonna grab him and bring him back to the platform. If I eat one more stun, I'm gonna snap Hakar's fucking neck. I swear to God. So get off the platform, cleanse poisons.
On this side, you
The
want
other
to pull
one's
him
here, let's
now?
grab him. Yeah, get him. Big guy first, then the little ones.
Gonna have the sun from behind.
It's the only way to take them, I find.
Yikes.
We're gonna get ads here.
Yep, we got the whole group coming from behind.
Is that totems or
Keep on.
something?
No, somebody
Okay,
feared
that's all
the
fair.
sun.
Good sheet, good sheet.
Mooney's up, guys.
Focus the soul flare, let's just get something down. We got one down. New skull. We really got the damage to kill anything left.
Fearing that sun was not a good idea.
True that. Yeah, that might be a splatter.
Head under hub.
Yeah, I would say at this point, wipe it up, and if a chamois could stand up, that would be awesome. Either bull or bulma. Thanks, bull. Do it properly.
Give us a minute to buff.
Oh yeah, no, nobody's even healed up yet, man.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Just checking where the right one is. Oh no, they're way up there. Never mind. Fuck that. Black, you good? You gonna make it? Alright, they're slowly coming around. Let's hang back. Let's hang back. Because we're going to have to do the other side eventually, too. Harambe, get off the platform. Hang back. Back, 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 back. Bojo, you greedy bastard. Listen. Bring him back. Mark X. Or skull. You know what I meant.
The dead one.
I don't think that's Bojo. I think it's like Ani playing his character.
It could be. Rapid square.
Where are we at with the BGs?
Everyone should have at least 3 by now.
Yeah, we should be reset. Because there's only a few of us left. Poison. We're going to do the left side as well, because we'll need that side for sun.
Black's inside, it looks
Everybody
like.
hang back. I'm going to mark them as fast as I can.
We got a sun from behind totem pole.
Off the platform. Off the platform. Everybody off the platform. Swear to God. Alright, fine. I guess we're live.
Herding cats.
A little bit. Focus down skull. We gotta zug the shit out of it. It's gonna heal itself. Alright, now X. Triangle next. Unmarked sun next. Oh, there's 2 of those. There's a priest. Next target is diamond. Ah, shit, that's the sun. Whatever. Square.
Or black.
Oh, he died.
He asked for a sun over it.
Let's all go ahead and move up because those suns respawn.
Pull your totems, please.
Yeah, please pick up totems once we're up.
Too late. We got a sun on a totem.
Oh well, we can build some range off it or something.
Couldn't resist.
Rame, come hit this sun.
You're not gonna keep the rage in the time it takes black to run back.
I know, but I'm greedy. Hey, Pojo, are you, you're in Discord, right? Yeah, you are. Is there any way, yes, you are, you bitch. Is there any way you can do the, fuck.
You guys can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How come you guys didn't summon me? I asked for a summon a couple times, and
We're
I
busy
died.
wiping.
I'm trying to get to God.
No,
Oh, is that what I saw when full?
Yep. Feels bad, man. How far along did you get?
There were ads right at the beginning. I didn't even get to the bridge.
Oh, so but you did get in the instance, though?
Yeah, I was in the instance. I'm back in now.
I sorries. Let's get these mans. We need them.
Here was some ugly ass shaman.
Could someone give me assist so I can mark right side?
Anakin's surgery went long, and by the time we got here, it was just I had to take care of it.
Harambe, can you give Diggle assist so he can mark?
I hope that wand dropped. Let me take mine off so I can roll on another one.
You know it don't work that way.
But if nobody knows I don't have it.
Is it unique?
Nope, that way Sapala
Is it-
won't get it.
Isn't it unique, though? Because if it's unique, then you can't do it again. Harambe, you can take boss first, and I'll pick it up after the first time you get MC, because then I can hold it after that with my Rachel. Also, hey, Diggle, do you have? I know you have assist now. Harambe, wait. Diggle, do you have DBM?
Yeah. I'll pull
Okay.
it 40
Is there any
seconds.
way? Okay, that would be awesome if we can just figure out the pull it 40 seconds, because my DBM does not work for me.
That's fine. I'll just pull it 40.
Have you updated it since December 2nd?
DBM never worked for me.
Oh.
I got an old ass computer, that's why. All right, looks like we're ready though. That was just the last thing I wanted to make sure.
Did you see all this damn rain?
Right. Yeah. But let's go though.
I can't even see the fucking boss.
Get good.
Turn up your settings.
Bell stinks.
What?
Harambe, I'm ready.
Sorry, it was a typo.
Easy, you can give the mans a second.
Don't just tease the bell.
Harambe, you good?
Pride heralds the end of the world. Come, mortals, face the wrath of the soul.
Well, that happened faster than I meant. Got away. I can break first MC with Rachel.
On left side.
Good stuff. Left side, be ready. Get that, son. I'm MC. Harambe's tanking. Keep him up. Keep him up. Keep him up.
Everyone dip in.
Dip in for poison. I'm MC. Shit, I'm running around hitting people. I got boss. MC. Harambe, keep him up. I'm MC.
Shipping.
If you got a bandage and
All right, left side.
I'm MC. Harambe's got boss, keep him up. Coming out. Dispel. Dip in for the blood. Harambe's MC, cheapin'.
Is she?
Thank you, Belle. Doing the Lord's work.
It wasn't mine.
This rain might kill him if we got enough people. Yeah, look at it.
The rain is killing him, actually.
True.
It's melting. Fuck you, Naku. You used to hit me. I seen you.
Oh, did we get a Warblade? I can't see it because I got them both.
We did.
Hot fucking damn. Somebody's going to be happy about that shit.
I want that shit.
It's the 8th time I've seen Blood Collar. I've never seen Fang. I'm gonna cry.
I know, right? Black, what's your main hand right now?
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, you got a staff. Never mind. You got that.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking? No, that was a joke.
I forgot. You're like an OG motherfucker now. I forgot.
How the hell did you forget Black's old?
All the times you can't goddamn talk, you can talk now when it's talking about Black being old, huh?
That was a mic test. Just making sure it worked.
Anybody else for that Warblade? It's good shit.
Yeah,
3, 2, 1.
Nobody gonna take it, you know. I need that.
He fucking knows.
Harambe ain't gonna use that shit, bitch. Harambe, I'll pay your account this month. You give me that blade.
Den. Oh, Voltio needs it more. Oh, nope. Yeah, definitely Voltio needs that more. Yup, give it to this man.
Congrats, bro. Oh, that's fucked up. Shit, sight. Hey, did anybody want a portal anywhere else besides Orgrimmar?
I think Bell's got it covered. I think we're all just waiting on loot. Alright, last roll. Anybody?
How may I aid you?
I'm glad I was able to help.
Yeah, man. Honestly, we kind of needed it for this last bit because we were doing it with 18, but it was rough.
Well, you could have
So I
invited
appreciate
me.
you showing up.
Good round. Good night, everybody.
Yeah,
Hey, good night. Damn, it sounds like I'm in a Russell Simmons show. Thank you all for coming. Have a good night. God bless. Good night. At the end of all of the comedy shows with Def Comedy Jams, you remember that shit? That was the only thing he said.
Yeah.
Yep. He was shy.
And I got my nat resistant chance. Hell yeah. Turn in my arcanums, turn them into that good shit. And it wasn't a complete fucking nightmare to do it. Like that one time I tried to run somebody's pug for them.
Hey, Nakuya. So I know it didn't happen tonight, but we're going to need to form up a group. In Gil, get some pugs, whatever we get.
You cut out for a second. We're
That
gonna use
went
some pugs for what?
A raid needs to be formed, like a ZG or AQ raid, to help these people get that dragon killed on their quest for the quest for the Scarab Lord quest that they've been doing.
Yeah.
They've been trying to piece something together instead of, if I'd have been on earlier, I would have asked the raid to help kill the dragon before we went, but I was dealing with the kids.
Yeah. If it's ever a point that I have time to do it and I'm on, I'm 100% down for that.
If I'm not on for some reason and you see enough people, please get these people that thing so they could kill these dragons. They're just killing themselves in these little, trying to get a group and do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've seen like Thor, Lagertha, and Poof, I think, are some of the main ones trying to do it. I think.
Yeah. Those are some of the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah, because I just hit neutral, so I need to run around and get my quests in order because I'm going to be looking at doing that stuff too as soon as I can.
Oh, good. Here to help out. I'm not doing that quest line. I ain't doing
Well,
that
it's
shit.
got a fucking Mondo dagger at the end of it for me if I can ever get to Exalted. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm just ugly. I ain't doing that shit. You know, I did that shit in vanilla. That was enough.
Oh, you did Scarab Lord in vanilla?
I didn't get it. Parix got it, but I gave him all of my stuff to help him get it.
Yeah.
I had my I was the first one to get that little argent shit, whatever it was.
Yeah.
The what is it? The Argent of Nazudumo or whatever it is.
Yeah, the
but I still ain't do shit with it. It's still sitting on my damn guy.
Yeah, I mean, I
got one on Black
I
Magic.
can't turn in. Yeah, I can't turn in carapaces anymore though because I'm neutral. So I don't think I really have a use for mine anymore either. But yeah, I will be looking out. I'm going to do the roundup and get all those quests. I'm going to need to do it because I'm going to be trying to do that stuff too.
I appreciate you guys and you leading the raid like that. That's pretty cool.
You know, I'm a level with you. The only reason I did it is because it was mostly guildies. Because I don't know if I ever told you about that one time I tried to run somebody's pug for him. It was a fucking nightmare. It was me and Sup were, I think, like 2 of the 3 BGDDs left, and it took like 5 hours, and we couldn't even kill a car. It was awful.
Yeah, that'll give you a headache, especially dealing with Sup.
He's almost as bad as the pugs.
Sup's a hoe.
No, man.
Somebody bought those fucking gloves out of here. Son of a bitch.
What gloves?
I come in here and I look for those edgies if they're in there. I just look. Because if I don't farm none, I always just look and see. I hope somebody fuck up at least 1,000 off.
Dude, I'm waiting for the day. I hover around the auction house like a shark. I'm waiting for the day somebody forgets a 0 or some shit. I'm gonna scoop that shit up.
Oh, they did that a couple months ago and put them in there for 35 gold. And somebody bought them, and the guy said this in looking for group chat. He says, I fucked up. So the person who just got them, please message me and I'll give you double what you paid. I just want them back. He knew who it was because it's in the mail. You know, when you open the mail up, it shows you who did it. So
yeah, but I don't know if I want to give them back. I might have been scummy about that one, be like, they're mine.
He was putting up his Edge Masters and he put them up for. He was putting the Edge Masters in, and he did. They said him put them for 3,500. They went in for 35 gold. So somebody bought them, and he typed in looking for group and everywhere. Hey, whoever just bought those Edge Masters, I made a mistake on the price. I'll give you 75 gold. I'll double your money, what you just paid. I want my Edge Masters back.
Did he get them back or no?
He got them back. The guy gave them back to him.
Damn, that's a nice
Well, that's
guy.
nice. If it was one of my alts, I'd have deleted the tune and started over.
I would say he's just
I gotta tell you
not an
something.
asshole.
I went to sell an item, and I was supposed to put it in for 1,700. And I fucked around and put that shit in there for 17 gold, and it sold. And that was SOL.
Yeah, I think most people would have made you SOL.
Yeah, that was SOL. And it was just like, fuck. How in the fuck did I fuck that up? You know, but I did. I fucked it up.
Mm-hmm. There's also some dirty people in the auction house, though. Like, you know, all those, like, if you see a 20 stack of rune cloth or something like that, then they'll get in there and they'll figure out what the price of a 20 stack is. They'll put in the same price for like one piece of ring cloth.
Try to trick you.
Yeah. Yeah, or like if you're not paying attention, you're just like, oh, I'm going to buy a bunch of stacks of ring cloth. And then there's one that's like 20 gold instead of 2 gold. And you're like, all right, hold up.
Well, spit it out.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but it'll be the same bid price, so it shows up at the same spot.
Right, I understand. That's fucked up.
I buy all the rune cloth, increase it by a gold, and repost it.
I got back on last night, Halgren, and there was a hunter trying to go through my same chest. You know how I loot my chest? But he was on the slow mount. So I would get the chest and I'd wait for him to catch up. And then I'd go and get the other chest. I had on my carrot on a stick. I had on my riding boots and my riding gloves on top of an epic mount. And I wind up getting 13 or 15 chests last night. But I got no fucking epics last night. So everything I get, doesn't matter what it is. If it's not an epic, I sell it all. Vendor it all. If blue's in there, I turn them to shards and sell them.
Yeah.
But large chests, I mean, I should have got, out of those solid chests, I should have, it could drop Edge Masters in those. I didn't get not one fucking epic. Nothing changed with this invasion, did it? Like drop change?
I mean,
I don't
you
think so.
have those Scourge fights you gotta go in, or Scourge fights, but that's the only thing I've seen.
Man, everybody kept trying to invite me in the Shar because that's where I farm all my chests in the Shar. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. No, 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 no. I am farming gold, bro. I didn't get
that'd be a
none.
nightmare scenario to have edgies drop and have to roll on them. God.
So I just do solo and then I just go through this whole, that's where I'm at now. Waiting for this AVQ to pop and I'll do that. Annika said she's going to lay down. I gave her meds and I went and got, we took her to the store and I let her get whatever ice creams or anything she wanted to get. I told her to get. The girl got $100 worth of fucking popsicle.
Jesus fucking Christ.
How much room you got in the deep freeze?
None. That fucking freezer's already full. It's full. You know, I'm fortunate though. I can't really complain because most people can't say that. Oh, my freezer's full. Oh, bullshit. You know, so I'm fortunate that that's a problem. I was like, God, because I was just thinking like, how do I say this without sounding arrogant? So Epi's
You're lucky to have what
check,
you
I was
have.
like, I am. Epi's check was not right, and I think it was like 12 or 15 hours short. So
Damn.
they have to fix it. But bills are due today. You know, no later than today. Everything. And I'm fortunate enough in my truck payment. That truck, you know, Halgren is almost $1,800 a month.
Yeah, I know what that truck payment is. I have one.
Jesus.
Right, that's why I said you
What
know
kind of
exactly.
truck
So
is
my truck payment, it's a big ass Duramax. It's got everything in it. It's a badass truck. And
I had that
Epi
truck
has-
payment and a Range Rover payment on top of it.
Epi
I
has
hated
a
that
full
day.
electric car that I make payments on. That motherfucker's expensive too. And her check was short. I was like, fuck. And what I'm saying is I'm fortunate enough that I'm going to Ani. It didn't drop on Hearth. I won't make it. I won't make it. I won't make it.
2
Tell me when it
seconds,
hits.
1 second,
Yeah.
hit.
All right, I was Hearthing it, thing. It didn't make it. So she was like, "Oh, my check is short." And it happens sometimes because they changed from one payment a month to 2 payments, and they done fucked up every time. And I'm fortunate enough to say, I don't worry about it. I already paid the truck payment. I paid the car payment. Insurance will be coming out tomorrow. I'll make sure that's there. I'll switch some cash over to the other one. And I'm so fortunate to be able to do that and take the girls to the dentist that costs 5 G's between both girls.
Yeah, no shit.
You know, most people right now can't do that. They cannot do that.
Hell
Or
no.
even in this time, without it being a crisis, it's a lot of people can't do that. So I sat down and I talked with the girls. I said, you know, we're very lucky to be able to do this shit. And the only thing I do, like when I say I'm gonna hustle up some money, Emp says to me, she says, I've never in my life, until I've met you, me and her been together for shit,
15 years at least?
at least.
I'm aware
And
of.
she's like, I have never seen money come knock at the door. Only thing I do is, like tonight, I put a post up on Facebook. I said, you seen all those murals I put up, Halgren?
Yeah,
I put it up and be like, I got space for one mural. And next thing you know, I already get calls, hey, I'm headed out that way now. I'm gonna drop this hood off so it can be done. Can you do something for $3,000? Yeah, bring $2,000 with you. Okay, and they'll be here tonight. I already cleaned the garage out. And the mural, you know, I just do my thing and clear it. So I'm very fortunate. And I'm thankful. You know, I'm not like, oh man, you know, I could do this. And like, I don't want to call them.
I used to love
There's
that work. I did.
There's a female priest that we played with in Parabellum, and they're friends with me on Facebook too, and they have a little kid, and you can tell they don't have very much income coming in. And she actually put a fucking post up and said, if anybody can help me out getting a Christmas present for her son and his clothes size. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So I messaged her. I said, hey, fucker. I said, what's up? She's, you know, I knew she was struggling. That's why she's not playing WoW. But she's too proud to say it. So I asked her for a PayPal, and I just PayPal'd money over for a kid. And and I told her to get something for herself too, you know. And
I understand. Believe me. I mean, I've gone from having, like you're saying, you don't have to worry about a lot, or damn near anything, to be honest, because we were making close to $1 million a year for 5 years straight. You know, I mean, we were doing fantastic.
Abby and I talked about you the other day.
We went down to nothing. Literally, we've made like $3,000 maybe this year. It's insane.
I says, man, I don't know how the fuck Halgren does it. I said, you know, you go from this and then you hit this, and it's nobody's fault. There's no fault in it. This is life. That's what happened. I was like, holy shit, you know? Because I'm telling you right now, I'm just telling you straight out. If shit got bad, and I mean, I wasn't painting or nothing like this. I'm talking about just like shit got raw. Bruh, I'll be getting locked up every 2 weeks. I'll be selling the most motherfucking dope around town. I mean, that's just me. To make sure the family get fed. I'm saying if it got to that point. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you kidding? I'd do it in a heartbeat.
No, it's like, guys, don't let this businessman fool you. I know some shit. I'm just saying. I'm thankful that I'm not there. I told her straight out, this is the honest truth. Hey, if ever shit get raw, I'll make sure shit get taken care of. You don't ever ask me shit on how I make my money. You don't ever ask me shit where I went, because you don't know shit, and that's how it goes. Just make sure I get some white sneakers and some money on my books. But I'll be straight.
Your food account, you're gonna be all right.
You know, I'll draw in jail, shit. But But I don't, man, bruh. I mean, the heart that you and your wife have after going through that shit is just amazing.
That's why I
And the
was on
constant medical
tonight.
bills, you know what I mean?
We were having dinner tonight, and she was sitting here at the table, and she had a seizure, and she fell out of her chair and caught the bottom of her damn chin right there on the edge of the table and hit the floor.
Damn it. You know, I thought that, you know how I got sick with the rheumatoid, the diabetes, and all this other shit. Dude, I'm going to tell you something, Hogger. I mean, this is straight. You know, like when I had high cholesterol, all that bullshit. Dude, I was fucking eating steaks every fucking day and night, and lamb chops and all kind. The shit that I got, I brought on myself. The body pains, I played football. I all the way through AFL. How many people can say they played football through AFL? Not many. And I had a good fucking time, Halgren, and I don't regret it.
I know that.
I don't regret it. That's why I told Epi. Because you remember, I used to have my mic open on Discord, on Ventrilo, and there was always some girls that bringing me food or laying in my bed and shit, and it was open. I was like, you sure you want to do
You be
this?
hearing shit yelling all the way across the house. I know.
Yeah. So I was always a loud black guy, but we had fun. We always had fun.
Well, hell, we still have fun.
Yeah. Man, I wish you could have came to the wedding. Y'all was going through that shit at the time too, bro.
Yeah, well, we could have met at
And you was too
BlizzCon, but
proud.
you bailed on that
You was
one.
too proud to tell me anything at the time, remember?
Yeah. But yeah, shit happens.
If you guys didn't know, when we had our wedding, Epi and I said, get here, we'll take care of everything else. So the only thing I had to do was pay for flights. We made sure they was picked up. We had rooms at the Hilton Inn where you have your own kitchens and stuff. And that was paid up for 2 weeks per each room. And I think we had 15 or 16 rooms. And so everybody had their own rooms. We had rental cars paid for, everything. When we went to Snowbird, the ski resort, everybody's shit was paid for. Nobody had to worry about shit. And then after the wedding, like everything, so Gibber guys, he was my best man. Gibber
Haven't heard that
was
name in a long time.
yeah, Gibber was the CEO of BNSF Railroad. He retired and bought himself a fucking roadster. What the car that starts with an R, the expensive one, a Rolls Royce roadster. That's what he bought himself for. Thing. So we went to like Aristo's to go eat. Aristo's is a Greek restaurant, real high end food, and I think the bill was like almost $4,000 that night without tip. And when I went to pay for it, it was like, it's already paid for. I was like, fuck you mean it's already paid for? Fucking Gibber. Fucking Gibber paid for that shit. And when we went, we had like caviar, you name it. We had the orange caviar, the real more expensive shit. We had a really good time, man, but we wanted to make sure everybody had a good time. And then, so this was the cool part. Check this shit out. After the wedding and the dinner, so we had dinner at Buco de Pepo. And instead of it being you order by plate, I told them I want it like buffet style. I said, I don't give a fuck. I want everything you guys sell available. And they did. They did. And
don't they do family-sized portions at Buca there?
Yeah, they
they're
do.
known for their family-sized portions.
You don't order one plate. You get enough for like 10 people in one order.
And they set it up buffet style for us. And all of the wine and everything. Oh,
yeah, they got a couple here in Vegas.
So Epi's dad is a dick. So I'll just throw that out there. So Epi didn't even want to bring him to the wedding. And I said, look, I ain't have my dad around. That's fucked up. Invite your dad. And she was like, oh, God, you should meet him first. So he comes to the house. This is before everybody else is there, right? He's sitting at the table. He was like, I found out that you were biracial, that you're black and Navajo. Yeah. All Navajos I know are drunks and lazy. And Mom put her hand in her face. It was like, oh my God. And I looked at him. I said,
Damn.
Well, you would
I
drink,
said,
but I've never really known you to be lazy.
I said, I make $145,000 a year. I've been with my company till I've retired, so I don't think that follows suit or whatever you say. And then he was like, oh, well, it'll end at some point. I'm like, what the fuck is with this dude, man?
Damn.
So, you just talking shit, man. I was like, I was trying to be cool and collective about the shit. I didn't want to show my ass, right? So Epi and her mom went to go get something from the store, and I was watching probably more. I think it was Maury or one of those talk shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I like them. And this guy was talking. Well, this girl was crying because this guy had took all her money and all this other shit and just a dick. And he said, that's how I did Sandy. Talking about Alice's mom. He says, oh, I ran her through the ringer when we got a divorce. I made sure I got alimony and everything else, and I ran her through the ringer. I said, dude, that shit ain't fucking funny, because I had a motherfucker do me the same way. I said, so you can keep that shit to yourself. And, well, I don't know why you all uptight. I said, because you're a bitch, man. Now, Epi knows when I get mad, I'm going to call somebody a bitch. And I told him, I said, you're a bitch. Stay away from me. So, Ep came home. I told her, I said, I'd call your dad a bitch. She's like, what'd he do? I told her. She says, well, he'll stop. So, here I am at another store to go pick up some steaks before everybody gets there, right? This motherfucker says, I'll go with you. This lady was talking to me, and in the what do you call it when you get the shit ring up like that? And
Check out.
Yeah, check out. So she's talking to me. I'm like, yeah, yeah, blah 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 blah, about to get married and stuff like this, and we're doing this. This motherfucker leans over in my ear. You checking out her tits? I said, man, get the fuck away from me, man. You fucking pig. Oh, God, I hate that motherfucker. Anyways, man, I just like that guy. He has yet to see his grandkids. And if that bitch wanted to come out here, he could come out here. You know how many times we sent that motherfucker money and he hadn't come out?
Oh, I'm sure it's been
He was here. I don't know what he did, because he was a teacher. I don't know what he did, but he can't teach no more. I'm thinking it's got something to do with the minor, because why else wouldn't you be able to teach anymore? And you've been teaching all of these years and on reservations and shit. But nobody knows the truth. He ain't saying nothing any goddamn ways. So, I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense, Halgren. You know what I mean? Come on. You're a fucking teacher. You can't teach no more? Why you can't teach no more, bitch? But,
yeah, something went wrong.
Yeah. So he hadn't seen the kid. And, poor Allison, man. Oh, my God. She tries to wash her hands with him. And here I go, bringing her back into his life. I had no idea. I didn't have a dad around like that. You know what I mean?
Me neither. My
dad got
was
killed.
pregnant and walked the fuck out.
My dad got killed by the police. He got beat to death in California, in Oakland, California. Like a Rodney King kind of beating. 6 police officers beaten to death. Well, 5 technically. 1 didn't do it, but all 6 had to go to court because they hold an oath, to do the right thing. But anyways, she tries to. every few months, this motherfucker will send her a letter. Hey, I want to come out and see the girls. I want to, and she get the girls all excited, and then nothing, and then nothing. You know, my stepdad, my sister's dad, you know, he used to lie to me. Like, hey, I'm gonna come pick you up. We watch wrestling. This is after him and my mom had split up and divorced. Hey, I'll pick you up and we'll watch wrestling. But that was always a big thing in wrestling, especially back in Georgia. And no, I wait all day, and that bitch never show up. My sisters and I are 10 years apart, and I remember I come home one day, on weekend, and I pull up and I can see her little black ass in the window. And I'm like, I always call my sister Black Girl, because different dads, she's full black. And as pretty as she is, I call her Black Girl. That's what I call her. Even to this day, she is actually a dean in college, of a college, and I still call her Black Girl. Anyway, so I come home and she's looking out the window, however, and I said, "What are you doing?" Dad says he's gonna come pick me up. How long you been? Yeah, I said, well, how long you been waiting for him? I don't know, this morning. And this was afternoon. And then I went in my mom's room. Said, Mom, how long you been waiting? She said, I told her, don't worry about that. She said, he called her, sounded like he was half drunk. And that was this morning about 7 o'clock. I was like, what? Man, I left the house and went straight to his house. And I went there, he's sitting there drinking beer and watching sport. And I went in there and I said, man, get your fucking ass up. She ended up waiting for your dumb ass. Oh, I was so mad. And his wife at the time, she was like, I told him to go. He just ain't go. I said, get your fucking ass up. And I jacked him up. And then I said, I tell you what, if I beat you home, I'm going to come back and beat your ass. That's what I told him. When I got to the house, she was getting in that front seat. Happy boy. She was happy boy. Little punk bitch. I don't even talk to his fucking ass. You know what happened, Howard? So I grew up in Germany, right?
Yeah.
How about she's got 3 fucking sisters from 3 different women, and they're all the same age. So when this motherfucker was lying like he was in the field, he had another family.
That's
3 other
crazy.
ones. Isn't that crazy? This bitch was always broke. It was like, how the fuck is this motherfucker always broke? This bitch. And he reached out to me on Facebook. Hey, son. Man, fuck you, motherfucker. You ain't my goddamn dad. You know, I ain't got nothing to do with his ass. She ain't got nothing to do with none of them girls got nothing to do with his ass. That's how sorry he is.
I've got brothers and sisters I've never met, and I know they exist.
Damn.
My father was actually from what I found out in the last probably few years, he was a married man, and he worked over at the Ford engine plant in Cleveland, and my mom had a little affair on the side, and I was the result. And when, she...
Did your mom know she was the side girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when, she found out she was pregnant and told him, he split. But from what I understand, he does have, other children out there from his wife and his actual marriage. But I don't know who the hell they are. I could never tell you. I mean, he literally vanished and never came back. I mean, she won't even tell me his name so I could track his ass down. I mean, that's how bad it is.
Richard and Pojo's mom recently she found her dad. So, this is what I knew. We were hanging out, we dated, went out, and what happened was, she said her grandma, and she says Miss, she used the last name, but they used Miss or, as a respectable name, and she said Scott. I said, Scott. I said, wait a minute. Because in Georgia, everybody knows everybody's last name. This came from this one. This one's come from this one. Freeman's and this shit. I was like, wait a minute. Before my grandma was a Freeman, their original name was Scott. I said, they're not related, are they? She was like, I don't know. So we went straight to her grandma's house. Because I had questions again. Are we related and shit? And coming to find out we weren't. Because the Scott changed to Freeman. And their Freeman changed to Scott. That's how close the names were. So I had to find out. You know, I ain't want no two-headed babies and shit. And so we weren't. But me and her grandma was close. Because we hung out after. And, you know, we just was a good mesh. And her
you ever
dad,
do the ancestry?
you know, her dad Calvin, he's real cool. He always called me Rick Jane. Hey Rick Jane, hey Rick Jane. And what happened was, so there were several sisters there. She was the lightest one. I mean, she was high yellow. She's light complexion. And matter of fact, Ricky, Harambe, when he was little, he was like, Dad, I want to be black like you. I said, you are black. No, I'm not. I'm high yellow. I was like, oh man. I realized because we didn't have a very good relationship, me and her mom, and she pissed me off. I was like, you don't take your fucking high yellow ass way out of my face. You know, that was something I said, and she called me a funky dog most of the time. You funky dog. Oh, my dog, you a bitch. You know, that was the relationship. It was a very bad relationship. And I realized that was negative when Harambe was like, he don't want to be a high yellow. He wants to be, I was like, oh, man. So I realized I had to change up a lot of shit. And I did. I changed up a lot. But she didn't like that because I was a straight fucking thug motherfucker, but I was painting shit, but I was an asshole. You know, like when I was in my shop, there would be Bloods and Crips in my shop. I had same amount of goddamn rings and shit they had on, hair braided up and shit like that. I had pistols on me and shit, and I tell them, hey man, they knew in my shop they don't do that shit because I'll fucking shoot back. And she liked that attitude, I guess, and I didn't keep it later because I thought it was a bad idea with the kids and shit, you know, with the boys. So Ricky was old enough, he used to be with me everywhere. And I paid for a babysitter. This guy named Ian was his babysitter because I took him with me in junkyards, paint places. I would have to travel to go paint. I needed somebody there to watch him because he was with me all the time. You know what I mean? So I didn't realize how much I paid Ian because I paid him in cash. Ian was a customer of mine who couldn't even afford to get an airbrush model done. That's how I met him. So I used to have him, hey man, come clean up my shop for me, come do this, and then I'll airbrush something for you. You know, just like that. That's how it worked. And come to find out,
nothing wrong with that.
He lived right down the street from me. So when I get ready to get up to go, he was already sitting on a porch drinking coffee, waiting for me.
Beware.
And it was a really good relationship. And when I finally moved to come out to Tampa, because I was trying to go to One Buck's place, which is in Tampa for football, but I wound up going AFL to the Storm. Anyways, I mean, it's not like, oh well, I mean, shit, it's still got money to play ball. But anyways, so Ian says I gotta find a job. I can't find a job. I need a job paying me at least $4,000 a month, like part-time stuff. I said, where the fuck you gonna find a part-time job to pay you $4,000? That's what you paid me. I paid you what? Yeah, sometimes I made $5,000 working with you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So what happened was, this is how I paid him, Halger. I go do a job and I make $2,500. Like, say I did the bottom of this Corvette, for instance, right? Did the bottom of the Corvette, airbrushed everything, and by the way, I did it in a Jiffy Lube. and the guy set up something so I could get under the rack and airbrush the hole underneath the car, so it was all painted candy and everything else. And this Corvette is actually on PBS. It's when they talk about gold, GOLD, and then the whole motor's gold and everything else. That's the car I did. It's a leprechaun underneath holding a gold bar under the hood. So here I'm doing underneath the thing, $2,500. They're paying for dinner. They're doing all this other stuff. Ian didn't want to eat dinner. Ian says, "Hey, the money you're going to pay me, or they was going to pay for dinner, can I have it?" So I go to 7-Eleven and get candy. Okay, so he motherfucker come back to the restaurant with a bag of fucking candy. I mean, a bag full of. So, so what happens is, I get paid. I get paid $2,500 cash. Boom.
You just vanished. Right after 25 cash.
Yeah, I wasn't holding. Sorry.
He went quiet. Like, wait, what was going on with the story?
So I give him cash, and I go through the cash, and I give him like $400. He's like, cool, because after I'm done, he picks up the paper on the floor, puts it in the trash. Even if little Ricky's not with me, that he comes with me everywhere I go. Cleans the floor up, sweep the floor up, everything looked good, boom, 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 pull all the paper off the car. I don't have to worry about nothing, I just went there to paint. I'm done. And he cleans it up, so it's $400. Well, not that day, but the next day I might have to go to another vehicle to go do something else. Boom, he got another $300, $400. I didn't realize that I was paying him almost 4 G's a month or more. You know, just that's what it came out to. Now, I was making about
Sounds all right to me.
I used to make about $200 to $300 under the table, and I loved it. But same token, I worked hard at doing that shit and didn't put any effort into my marriage, even though I didn't like the motherfucker. I could have. I never forget. Somebody told me this. I never forget.
Oh God, I can't.
He said, "How long you two been married?" I said, 7 fucking years. And they said, "Do you try?" I said, "Fuck no, I ain't trying." They was like, "Man, 7 years.
Shit.
Imagine if both of you two tried. How long y'all be together?" I was like, "Fuck." I was an asshole. She was an asshole. And neither one makes it right. But I had the mentality of, I knew I was wrong sometimes. And I could be laying in bed and she laying right next to me, and I could roll over and say, "Hey, look, I'm sorry. You was right. I was wrong." Nope. I ain't saying shit. I don't give a fuck if I'm right. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm wrong. I ain't saying shit. And I wouldn't. Because I had that ghetto mentality. You know what I mean?
Hey, Gator. That one?
Oh, yeah. So,
he didn't say yeah.
You know,
right.
It's true. You know, and she used to hit me and shit in my face and shit. I'm like, "Fucking stop, bitch." And she'd be like, "You know it don't hurt you. You too big. This don't fucking hurt." And then I thumped her ass right in the middle of her forehead. "You don't hit me." You know, oh my God. Anyways, I could have ended it by saying I'm sorry, but I didn't. And I wouldn't. Because I'm an asshole. But I gotta tell you, I'm more mature now. If I fuck up, I'll be like, "Hey, yep, I fucked up. My bad, I'm sorry." And that's it, you know? And it goes a long way. But I don't have to do it much because I'm never wrong. You know?
And I'm assuming she didn't hear that, right?
No, she's at work, so she don't hit it. I'm good. But, you know, the kids only ever saw me date 2 people. That's it. I mean, I don't think Ricky, when I say Ricky, I'm talking about Harambe. I don't think he ever really remembered me and his mom having a relationship. Do you, Harambe? Because they were little. I can't imagine they remember anything. Like Pojo, he remembers me with Christina more than his mom, you know. And me and Chris was together for 4.5 years until she started playing that night elf, and then that bitch had to go. Fuck that shit.
Gotta hold them
so-
standards.
Hell yeah, shit. Horde for life, bro. Shit, you can't get High Warlord dating a fucking night elf. Fuck that bitch.
Oh my god.
And then me and Epi, did you know when we first dated, I didn't even know she was a girl. I didn't give a fuck. To me, all tanks are dudes. Cause I'm a chauvinistic asshole. Except Torvik. Torvik's a girl.
What?
So what's up, bro?
This guy. I'll be back in a bit. I gotta get some stuff done.
Okay.
Does that mean all healers are women then?
Dude, that was where my brain was at today. That's why I didn't heal on Blackula. Did you know that?
Because you've never been really good at healing?
Hell no. I always say healing's for the girls that play.
I appreciate that.
I played Discipline, and I healed a lot in PvP. I didn't even go Shadow till my last week that I was going to be High Warlord. And then I fell in love, bro.
Discipline is actually a lot of fun.
God. It is. That's what Roosevelt and them call Smite Priest all the time. I played that shit for years. I had no inkling to go back. And you could do some serious crit damage. And here's the deal with that. What makes it so strong is there's no holy resistance. So nobody can have any kind of resistance that stop it because I'm gonna blast right through it. But when I hear that, when I go Shadow, oh my god, bro, I could just melt the shit out of anybody. What pissed me off is when the reason I wrote that Warlocks need to be deleted, in BC they gave them that shit where they could absorb Shadow or whatever the fuck that shit is. I was like, what the fuck? I can't fight these bitches. Shit, they, you know, they're immune to me. The fuck? I was so mad. Oh, then they put that motherfucking Fellhound on you. Son of a bitch.
Oh, come on. You know you like that little doggy.
Oh, I'm dead when that shit's on me. That's the honest truth. Ain't shit I can do to that motherfucker. Everything I do is immune to it. Unless I go Discipline.
Yeah, if you click out a shadow form, you can fuck them up.
Yeah, if I go...
Yes.
Yeah, I go Discipline, I'll kill that Warlock. No problem. But in Shadow, them bitches make me sick.
I have not actually tried to play Discipline in Classic at all. I played in retail with my priest. I mean, I don't know if you even remember.
Who threw that heal on me? Was that you?
Exterminate the pests.
No, look at me.
That's a shaman that did that. Who's healing me?
You're an orc. I'm in the Eastern Plagueland, so don't blame me.
Let me look at this shit.
I'm doing my favorite pastime when I have nothing else I want to do.
It's fucking Paula somewhere. I know it's his ass.
Probably. He's the only shaman in our guild in the game right now, other than me.
He's in Orgrimmar. That old stink bitch is here somewhere.
Earth and Duratar.
Yeah, look at him. LMAO. Asshole.
I do that shit once in a while. Pojo ran by
Where
me.
the fuck is he at?
On his way to the Zeppelin
I see you,
Tower,
bitch,
and-
over here by this rock. Okay, I hate you. I'm gonna teabag you.
I yelled at Pojo to stop mid run, and he's like, "Why?" Just so I can heal his ass up. He was like half health for some reason. I don't know.
I'll wait for this fucking AV to pop. It's only a few more minutes. Did I tell you what I did the other day in that fucking 3-hour queue? It was 2 hours and 52 minutes for the queue. And it went up to 255. And I had waited for 2 hours and 47 minutes. And I said, I wonder if Blackula got any wizard oil. And I logged over. I said, nope. Oh, what do I need? Oh, I need this and I need that. My queue! I logged back over and the shit was over. I was like, you son of a fucking bitch. I just closed. I just hit the power button. I was done.
Yeah,
that was painful. Hey man, I bought some red velvet donuts tonight. And they taste like shit. I shouldn't have bought. I told Annika, these are going to be really, really good, or they're going to taste like fucking dog shit. I bit one and said, and gave it to the dog. Fuck this shit. I should have just made some. I shouldn't even waste my money. I wasted my money.
I do that once in a while. I'll see new shit I haven't had before, and I'm like, all right, I want to try this. And it's either amazing or it's god awful. There's no in between.
So I made I hope none of you motherfuckers work for the tax people, cause fuck you. So I made $400 the other day. I always make it just cash, and I love that shit. And I came home and gave Ep $100 to put in your wallet. I keep $100, and then I bought $200 worth of car parts for my truck. And so I spent $100 a day, but I told Annika, I said, all right, I spent $100. Picture the receipt. I can take a picture of the receipt. How? Because I price shop. Guess how much I spent?
For what, parts?
No, today I took Annika to the store to get all of her stuff. And I said, all right, I'll spend $100.
Oh, shit.
Guess how much I walked out the door and spent?
I'll probably guess around 120, 130.
100 even. I can show you the receipt. I'm like, hell yeah.
I spent 187 today. Does that count?
Hell yeah, 187. That's a murder case. What you did?
I bought groceries at Kroger.
Hell yeah. Hey man, I heard Kroger. Hey Calgary, do you guys have Roger Wood sausages there?
I don't honestly know. I'd have to look.
Go look next time you go up there, and let me know. And I'm gonna send you money, and I want you to get me some sausages, and I'll pay the shipping and stuff. Just put them in like a styrofoam cooler. And, yeah, just ship like, it don't have to be all crazy and shit like that. And just put them in there and just put couple of those cold packages in there with it. But I want a bunch of sausages and I'll pay for it and everything.
What is special about Roger Wood sausage?
It's just a southern sausage. They're double smoked sausages. Something I grew up on. And when I eat anything else, I just don't like them. Remember I did that Captain America car? So
yeah,
I got $1,000, and he sent me 9 boxes of sausages with that fucker for payment. Because I said, well, I want sausage. He says, that's a lot of sausages. I was like, no, I don't want $2,500 worth of fucking sausage. Just send me like $1,000 and send like 6 or 7 boxes. He sent 9 boxes in there, and $1,000. I knew him from high school, man, so that's why I wasn't really tripping on full price like that. Yeah, man. So what happened with Jamie?
Right now, she's resting in bed. I mean, with the seizure,
I mean, what happened? What all did you have to do?
I just picked her up off the floor, and I got her into her wheelchair. We took her back to the bedroom, and I got her tucked into bed. I gave her some of her her seizure meds, and
She cool now though? Well, I'm glad she's doing okay.
I feel like I'm gonna have to bubble wrap her. She's fell like 4 times this week.
Oh man. Harambe mom has seizures. She told me one time, she says, if I have a seizure, you know, just slap me until I come out of it. It's okay. And she had one night, and she fucking passed out and had a seizure. So I picked her up by the shirt and I started slapping. And shit, the only thing you heard a faint voice. Stop. I was slapping the skin off her ass. I ain't know what to do. So
She's had probably 3 or 4 blackout seizures that, you know, that I've been right there to witness.
Gotcha.
My biggest worry is, and this is going to sound retarded to most people, but you know how you have the in-floor door stops? You know, swing the door open and the door stop is in the floor and it's just a little metal spike sticking up? A little metal. She's had seizures and she falls off the toilet and just falls forward, and I'm afraid she's going to impale herself on that goddamn thing.
Damn.
That is like my biggest fear when she goes to the bathroom. And sometimes I'll sit on the edge of the tub and just use my hand to keep her pushed back onto the toilet when she's having bad nights.
Effie fucking has she sleepwalks, so I have to lock the door because she'll hurt herself.
Yeah, she's faced.
One time I thought I was talking to her, but she was clearly sleepwalking, but I didn't know. I said, "Hey, you okay? What are you doing?" Did she walk in the bathroom? The door wasn't closed. She pushed the door, like put her weight on it to walk in the bathroom, face first in the fucking ground. Boom! I was like, "Fuck!" So.
Yeah, I told Jamie I'm gonna take that doorstop up out of the floor because it's just after the last fall, it's just no. It's gotta go.
Man. Especially if it's telling you to do it, do it.
She fell forward and she landed on the you know, the rug just outside the shower. You know, just face planted right on that, you know, the little mat you put out so you don't soak the floor and fall on your ass.
Yeah.
God. She hit her face dead on that thing, and it wasn't but maybe 2-3 inches from that damn spike sticking up. Well, doorstop. It's not a
take
spike,
it up.
but that bitch will act like a spike when you drop your weight on it. To be honest, it's probably the reason I started playing Warcraft again. Because I just don't know what to do with my time.
How can I help?
Well, I'm glad you're back. And if you ever run into a problem about your sub, you're gonna tell me, right?
About my what?
Subscription.
Oh, gotcha. No, we should be fine there.
Is it time to go already?
I'm just saying, you know, sometimes shit
she
happens.
gets, well, she gets Medicaid because of the seizures and everything, and they cover it all, so. That is about the only bonus I can say to that, you know? She's automatically covered because of her conditions. I'm actually automatically covered too because of my ostomy bags. I mean, there's no way you can ever go without them again for the rest of your life. It's not like you can walk around with this shit uncovered, you know?
Yeah.
So I've already got an automatic exclusion no matter what. I'll have insurance the rest of my life. Although I did read a story recently that you might find humorous. It was about a dumbass that came into the ER and they had an ostomy, and they had taped a yogurt cup over the top of it.
Bruh.
You can imagine how well that works.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny though.
Yeah, it's all fun and games. That shit spill.
That's a nightmare. And a 3 a.m. shower, that's what that is. I think what I miss the most is being able to swim. I used to love going swimming. And now I'm just afraid of water or even getting hot and sweating.
Yeah, well, I don't want that glue to be tearing your skin like that.
The glue sucks regardless, but when you sweat, you know, the adhesive gets soft and then the bag will just shift moving. Then you have an instant leak. I mean, you've seen it done.
Yeah. You know what, motherfucker? I just realized we're actually talking, because normally we couldn't for a while.
I'm using the same mic. I don't know what the hell's up with it. There's days it works, there's days it doesn't.
Everybody's trying to recruit to fill the core raids. I mean, they're not filling their secondary. All these other guilds are struggling to just make a raid now. Their people went to retail.
Oh yeah.
I had told motherfuckers before, I said, you know, instead of everybody acting all stink, we should be raiding together, because this is what's going to happen in a few months. No, it's not. Okay. All right.
Well, I knew shit was going to get a lot slower once Shadowlands came out. I mean, this is going to sound horrible, but hell, Kidney was basically recruiting on Discord, you know?
Yeah.
Telling people about his server and you know, and that's fine. But just don't let it affect Classic. That's all I ask, you know?
Yeah, that's the same thing Epi and I was saying.
Yeah, I just don't have time to play both, and I probably have more time than anybody. Because she spends, you know, probably 50% of her life laying in bed because she's just too tired to do anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Shit, I know. Sometimes I just can't. Like today, like right now, I'm on double more medication than I normally take, but I had to take care of Annika. You know what I mean? So
You would be shocked at
Here
the
I am.
amount of shit that I give her. I mean, her base
Hey,
dose
man,
is
it's
5 Oxy-10s a day.
yeah.
And that's on top of the seizure meds, the Primadone for the shaking, the Ambien to help her sleep, and then the Xanaflex for the muscle relaxers. It's like, Jesus. I mean, hell, if I sold her script, it'd probably be worth close to $2,000 a month. But she kind of needs it.
Yeah. I like when they was giving me all them narcotics, because I couldn't take that shit. I was on the road with the girls. You know what I mean? I couldn't take that shit. So it was people who needed them. I just give me a hand, open the hand up, and pour them in. Here.
Yeah, I have.
I just wasn't
I have
taking.
no tolerance, and she's got, you know, just this insane tolerance.
I take some of that shit. I'm done, bro. I'm seriously done. And then I tried to smoke. Man, I like to fucking die trying to smoke. I ain't never smoked in my life. Man, fuck this shit. Man, damn near the lung came up. Fuck that shit. I was a bitch. I was a bitch. I couldn't do that shit, man.
I had two teeth yanked, and they pretty much just dosed me real well. And it was my birthday that day. My parents wanted to take me out to dinner, and we did. And I was high as fuck, and we went to Red Lobster. And I was sitting there, and I leaned over and I looked at my stepdad, and this was like not too long after we got the salads, and I just put both hands on his face and smushed it around, and I said, "Your face is squishy," and then I passed out right in my plate.
Oh my god.
I don't remember shit. I remember saying this, "Your face is squishy" part, but I do not remember passing out in the plate.
How did they get
that
you
shit
back
was
to
in
the
my
car?
hair and everything else. They just sat me up, cleaned me up, and I just kind of dozed there in the booth, and they just sat there until I woke up.
That's funny as fuck. They just ate the food and
They just ate their
don't
food,
mind
and I
him
was
with
just
the
sitting there
shrimp in his
snoring.
nose.
Yeah, I had some salad dressing on my face and shit in my hair. And they're like, he'll just take his food to go.
That's funny as fuck.
But yeah, I
told
got
Ab,
back to the car and
Go ahead.
I got back to the car and Jamie, drove us home. And we get there and there's this dude panhandling out in the street. And he's giving me this big old sob story, and I'm high as fuck, on pain meds. And I'm just cracking open my wallet. Here's some money, and here, get something. This, and she just yells at me, "God, the hell do you think you're doing?" She walks over and takes my wallet away and says, "You are not giving money away." I'd given him, I think, like $15 at that point. I didn't have much in my wallet, but still, she was like, "You are not giving money away." And then, because I still don't remember it, this is, all her version of it.
I'm telling you about it.
Yep. She's like, "From now on, whenever you have pain medication, you are not allowed to carry any money in your wallet."
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, I have no tolerance, but it was fun.
I took some about a month ago. I took some about a month ago, and oh my god, I was fucking high as a kite. I couldn't fucking get out of bed. Oh my lord! I said, she said, "What? Did you eat an edible?" I said, "No, I took 2 of those goddamn pills." That was it. I put Mountain Man on and just laid sideways on the fucking bed. That's all I could do.
I've taken one of hers before, and I walked around the house just happy as could be. Just, I'm good. Yeah, I can do anything you want. Hang on, I got this. Didn't care. Didn't have a care in the world. She says I don't shut up, and I just babble constantly. No, I think probably the worst I've ever been. She saved my life on 2 different occasions now. Back when I was having my stomach problems, they had me on all this different medication and shit. And they put me on this shit called Imuran. And it's a known drug to cause brain swelling. Well, turns out it did it to me too.
She caught that shit, didn't she?
She caught that shit. We were at the house, and I was probably about 8 weeks into the treatment, and I started wandering around the house in my just underwear, and I was singing "Happy Birthday" to myself, just at the top of my lungs, just over and over and over for a while. I was driving them insane. Finally, she got me to agree to go to the hospital, and sure enough, my brain was plugged up.
Damn.
And then another time was we were out at the lake and we were fishing, and I just collapsed out there at the lake. I mean, there's nobody out there to help her ass.
Yeah, you went through some shit for a while because you dropped off the face of the earth for a while.
I usually do that when I don't feel good.
I knew you was trying to get better though.
Nope, now I gotta try and find me a job that I can work around, taking care of her. And that's becoming an absolute
Your
nightmare.
job is taking care of her, bro.
It is, but that don't take care of the bills.
Yeah, well.
I mean, hell, I can run the entire house on $1,000 now. It's pathetic. I mean, we used to blow that in, 2 hours on a weekend.
Job done. Well fought. No matter where
Yeah.
they lurk or how fast they run. No prey
Jamie
can
could
elude
spend
the
$3,000 to
wild hunt.
$4,000 on a weekend just shopping, at the mall down at Southridge from us. I'm like, what the fuck? You've been to every store,
I
you
never,
bought anything, or everything they have.
I never forget. We had moved from Utah to here, and I was airbrushing a motorcycle. First motorcycle I was doing here. That's a long time ago when we moved
Isn't
here.
that the Harley?
And no, I was doing a katana at the time for a customer, my first customer here. And I'm doing the katana, and she made this comment. She said, "God, I just sent $2,500 on this credit card, and it didn't drop it at all." I stopped what I was doing. What? Yeah, I paid $2,500 on the card, but it didn't go down much. $2,500 on the card. You paid that? I said, how much is the card? It was 21,000 something. I called them right there, and I called them, and I said, let me pay this shit off right now. And I paid it off on the phone, and then
Killing you on interest.
it must have been. I just paid it off, and I told them to cancel the card. We're done. And we have not had another credit card since 2009. And I just had it paid off. That was it. And then I said, we got any more credit cards? She said, we got one at Home Depot. I said, how much we owe? She said, $6,000. So I called Home Depot. I'd never run into this before. I called Home Depot to pay it off. They told me that I'm going to get another bill. I said, for what? Well, we're going to process this, but it takes a couple of days to process. So you're going to have to pay that interest for those days. So are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
That's one of the dumbest shits I ever heard in my life. I paid the shit because
They get you coming and going.
they did. I thought that was the most awful shit that I have ever run across. Oh God, I'm in the AV that already started and it's 37 minutes. Into
So you're either about to win or it's a turtle, one of the two.
I better go in there and farm some honor kills. It's 37 minutes, they're still turning in blood? You fucking bitch. Oh my God.
You'll have to show me where to turn into blood and shit, because I do not remember anymore. It's been so damn long.
Who's Lady Evil?
Tardek. Whoever that is, I'll be honest, I don't know.
Oh my God, Alliance got motherfucking IG. This is crazy. Whoever left, their mama's a hoe that I took the spot. Somebody else just left. Somebody else just joined. Poor guy.
People can't hang to the end. That's terrible.
Normally, what I do is when I queue with somebody else. That way, you never get stuck in a game like this. That's the biggest secret to do this, to queue with somebody else.
No, I need to get AV rep on Halbern so I can get that offhand.
Yeah, I gotta get the offhand here in AV. I'm halfway through to Exalted.
I've not done much PvP with the shaman here.
They love you, man.
Oh, as soon as they see a totem, they're like, "Oh shit, kill it!" Yeah, they shamans are targeted big time. I've noticed. I do like AV because at least I can hide in the massive group. You know, it's not like a
One where
where there's only 10 and I'm a lot more obvious.
And you gotta be right there. You're right there, and you're getting killed for nothing, and nobody's helping, and they're trying to survive their damn self. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm usually top heals though, which always makes me happy.
I'm looting bodies right now. That's the only thing I'm doing because I'm trying to turn this shit in, get some HKs and rep at the same time.
See, that's what I need to do is start looting bodies, but I've got a serious attention deficit when it comes to looting shit, especially when I'm healing and it's just constant. I don't look at the loot. I don't look for anything else. I just keep throwing heals until I'm out of mana. I mean, I don't care. I'm just focused on, my healing UI, and that's it. I'm not looking at the shit around me.
I just got raped. I was blizzarding, and I saw these paladins look at me like, where the fuck is this blizzard coming from? And they ran to me and stunned my ass and beat the shit out of me.
Well, then you should be at work.
Just put on my insignia. These next things that I'll loot. This next group of stuff that I loot. See, I already planned it out. The next stuff that I loot, I'll hearth back and go turn it in. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all premeditated. Oh, God, it's a lot of them motherfuckers. They're like ants on the goddamn. Saw my ass. Shit, kill me.
Yeah, I try to stab something like maybe kills you like healing assist and all that good shit. I don't bother back or running back and trying to stuff in. Even though I should kind of rap, but just don't.
Your bot's back.
Heal all back, you know.
Your mic went robotic again for a little bit.
There now. That sucks. Like I said, I haven't done shit. I haven't touched anything. I haven't even moved a cord on it. It's just random.
Sound like you're eating your mic.
Just gotta spend money on Christmas for the kids this month, and next month I'll probably spend it on me. What we do got? He wants a new mic too, but he wants a Turtle Beach something. Whatever. We'll figure it out. They didn't have it in stock. I went over to GameStop and they're like, yeah, we don't have one. I'm like, your website says you do.
That's when you say, it's ma'am. You seen that shit on GameStop?
Oh, I mock people enough down here for their accent and the way they talk, but I'm sure I've picked it up and I hate it. But I'm definitely not as bad as a lot of people down here.
The Drust have turned my people into mindless beasts. Work with my ally Amberfoot to defend Ardenweald.
Strike where they least expect it.
I'm glad that I'm in a long ass AV now, because I can get on her.
Gives you time to play catch up, does it?
Huh?
Gives you time to play catch up?
Yeah.
Plaguelands must be pretty damn empty, because since we've been babbling, I've already picked 36 Plagueland.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, actually. Considering they're like 50 gold a stack.
Shit.
Or more.
Yeah, I'm catching up now.
That's pretty sad if you can start a half hour late and still gain on the leaders.
Yeah.
Although I was kind of screwing around in BWL the other night. He had assigned Zanya and myself to Goltar on the first boss. And you can single heal that thing pretty damn easily. You know, one shaman anyway. And I know Zanya's geared enough to do it. And I looked at her and I just typed in to say, "You got this, right?" And she goes, "Yeah, why?" And then I just typed /lay. I dropped my totems and then I just laid down on the ground. And she looks at me like, "Okay." So "You're fine, you got this." And then I just laid there on the ground for a majority of the fight.
I like Zanya. I'm glad she joined. I took
Me
off the
too.
pressure. I didn't want her to be pressured with that shit, you know.
I think that's probably why she joined. We could just quit harassing her and let her come and go as she pleases.
Yep.
But yeah, she just laughed at me. "What are you doing?" Well, I didn't want to tell her the truth and the fact that I was giving them a lead so I could actually have fun and try and pass their asses on the meters. That's what I was doing, but she she died when the general actually, we broke the last egg. The general turned and just tore her up. And I get this message from her. She goes, "I'm dead. It's your turn now." I just laughed. I thought it was funny. Her mana never dropped below 80%, so I mean, she was fine. I was watching her mana bar. I'd just stand up, drop the totems that Goltar likes, and then just lay back down. We weren't dying and everything was going smooth. I just figured it'd be funny.
I didn't even notice. I'm gonna watch your ass next time. So
That's fine. You can ask Z or you can ask Zanya. They both saw me. Hell, Goltar probably saw me, but he never said anything to me. His totems were up, and he had other things to worry about. He wasn't looking at me. And I was wearing level 20 blue pants when I caught up with everybody too. Just because I could. I'd gone to Shadowfang Keep earlier that day because I wanted to see the new boss that's in there. And I killed him and he dropped level 20 blue healing pants.
I didn't know there was
and
a
I
new
put
boss
them
in
on.
I didn't know there was a new boss.
Yeah, he drops a nice two-handed axe and some pretty nice healing pants for level 20. It's plus 9 damage and healing.
What made them add him in it?
Phase 6, he's part of the Scourge invasion.
Oh, is he just temporary?
I don't know if he's temporary or not, to be honest. He's easy as fuck to get to, though. I mean, you just walk in once you unlock the door. You've got the courtyard with the fountain, and then normally you would go left to see the butcher and go that way through the kitchen.
Yeah.
You just go right up the ramp, and he's right there at the end of the ramp. I mean, it doesn't take but 2-3 minutes to get to him. And I just pulled him to the door and killed him, and was like, sweet, I got the pants. Then I put them on to see what they look like, and then I forgot to take them off. And I healed the entire damn raid with them on. Yes, I am retarded like that.
No comment.
You could at least agree with me.
No comment. Oh. Yeah.
For level 20, those are pretty decent.
Those are really nice pants.
I got the axe for my warrior. He's level 21 and he can hit for like 340 and 350 with it.
Look
Like,
at Gold Tar sneaking.
That's sweet. Not to say, someone's got to call him a hoe. Where's Z at? You gotta make fun of him.
Well, he and Z be going at it, boy.
I know. She told me she wanted to be part of the res message, and so I was like, fine, what do you want us to say? And she was talking, she wanted to say something about her, how she's such a big hoe, so I turned it around and said, and you know, newsflash, Z's been lying to us, she's not a hoe.
I saw that shit.
She was that's not what it's supposed to say. She's like, I've carefully cultivated my reputation in this guild. You're not going to mess it up. I don't think my message is going to mess up anything. You've done given out too much information. I think she was really drunk one night and she started giving out all kinds of like crazy personal info. And I was the only one in Discord and I'm like, are you sure you want us knowing all this shit? They will use it against you.
Oh shit.
Fortunately, I was the only one on and it was like 4 in the morning. But she was hammered.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'll be telling anyone that shit, sorry. You've got 30 spell power to a weapon, right?
Yeah.
Comes at great cost. The balance must be
There's a level 20 staff I'm thinking about buying for my warlock. And for some reason you can put 30 spell power on it.
Oh yeah, you can. That's one thing about vanilla. They didn't have these restrictions.
Well, the staff has 21 or 22 shadow spell power on it already. So that means at level 20, I'm getting, 50 some spell power off of one item. That'd be pretty good for a warlock.
Go turn in some of this rep stuff. I have 606 armor scraps, 149 blood, 48 lieutenant, and 8 meat. And you got 106 soldiers flesh.
You just run around looting.
I get a lot of reps. Yeah. I die sometime doing it.
How may I aid you?
I don't give a fuck. I'm there for the rep.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that shit.
Farewell.
You can come at me, I'll show you. You don't have the patience to take you that long, dude.
Actually, when I do PvP, what I'll do is I'll queue and then I'll go out and farm herbs while I'm waiting.
Gotcha. From all of this stuff that I'm turning in, it'll give us a upgrade in here until far. So this is a lot of shit I'm turning in. Oh, you motherfuckers in our base. They got our West Frost Tower. Oh, no you don't, bitch. I'll be right there.
Otherwise, they had the tower.
It's capping. It's got 4 minutes to cap. They just got.
So you got time to turn in and then wander over there. It's probably just either rogues or druids.
Yep.
I don't know how I did it one day. I was just following the pack, and then suddenly I found out my ass was alone, and I was on that main bridge right before the Alliance's boss, and I'm like, wait, where the fuck is everybody? But there was no allies, no horde, no nothing. I'm going, okay, what the hell am I going to do with this shit? The NPCs killed my ass.
Elmer and I have prepared a few surprises for our guests.
Dead motherfucker.
For us, would you?
Dead now. Fucking rogue.
That works.
I was trying to give him food. He's got an automatic cancel trade thing. Oh, fuck you, dude. I'm leaving you. I think I better turn away some free water or food, man. Shit. This bitch is eating fucking Alterac fucking mana biscuit. Do you know how much that shit costs? Motherfucker stupid as hell.
Yeah, like 46 silver per 5.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to give you free food. You gonna turn it away? Man, you fuck you.
I might have those too. I keep a stack of 20 on me, even though I rarely ever use them.
Yeah, I turned in something and I said, oh shit, let me carry something. You never know. I mean, even though I might be out of mana, you know what I mean?
Let's find shinies.
If I'm farming, I don't bother getting any kind of food, but if I'm actually going to do something, I'll find a mage. My mana regens fast enough that I don't care if I'm farming.
On Black Club, man, I have to have a ton of water. Just to go farming, I have like 100 and something water on me.
My arsenal is yours.
Cause I
I'll
drink
drop
so
regular
much.
totem. Yeah, my regular totem's 25 MP5, or I can drop Mana Tide, which, you know, is a nice big one, so... Either way, I'm good. My MP5 from Gear is only actually 55. From Spirit, it's like 200.
Oh shit, we're back in the. That made me lost all our graveyards, and I had to res and started.
Pushing back on you, are they?
All right, let's deal.
And I don't mind, because the longer I'm in here, the more rep I get. Because people keep turning in stuff. You can actually, you know, the Ice Lord that people try to res up? You can res him multiple times. Kane keeps going, the fucking primal is spawned right back in the goddamn base. That's how this game was designed. I got in the game one day and they said, let's get Ice Dad up. They said, oh yeah, it's the second coming. I said, wait a minute, he's been rezzed already in this game once. They was like, oh yeah. I was like, fucking bitch.
My longest one was like 2 hours once. I was having so much fun, I didn't care that it took 2 hours.
My longest AV that I ever been in was 21 hours. That was back in vanilla.
That's insane.
21. I used to remember people could go to work and then come back and join AV. And they had rich thorium veins here. They had Black Lotus. They had all of the fish, the high-end fish that you would have to fish out. That's how this game was set up.
I loved killing people fishing.
So you could literally be here and farm and fish. It was designed to keep you in here for hours. You get, you know, you made money while you were in here.
I remember killing people that fished.
Hell yeah. I big, like right now, somebody be fishing, I go to kill them, they tell them, no, bitch die. No, my ass, your fish are gone.
Simple theory, if you're red, you're dead. It's, you know, I don't care.
Everyone has to start somewhere, right? Be memorable.
I'm almost up to 20 Plague Bloom, or 40 Plague Bloom, and 20 Dream Foil. That's 200 gold worth of shit sitting there.
I've been in AV, I didn't farm like I was supposed to. I was dealing with Annika today, so I... Uh-oh. Heard the door. Hey, mama, what are you doing? Nothing? Oh, you got your ukulele?
That'll play you a song.
Why is your iPad over there? Did you even know your iPad was over there? No. Where's your phone at? You lost your phone, your iPad, and your Switch? Now it's a no. Didn't lose.
Sounds like Jonathan. Jonathan had a bad habit of leaving shit on, you know, on the bed or on the couch, and he would jump and then put his knee right through the damn screen or something.
Ugh.
I've got 3 broken iPads with fucked up screens in my nightstand.
Jeez.
And he's like, "Can't I have yours?" I'm like, "Fuck no."
Ah, my apprentice, you return.
Mine's the only one left that works.
Me and Ep. And Halgren, I really, honest to God, I hate saying, "Oh yeah, I got this and this," because I don't say it to be boastful. I just like we're tech people. We talk. You know what I mean? So
I know.
it's
no,
no, it's just me.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he somehow he's managed to lose our Bose speaker, which really pissed me off. That bitch was not supposed to leave the house.
Your Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, we had a nice Bose Bluetooth. I love playing with that thing. That was my favorite little toy. He took it out of the house and he doesn't remember where he left it.
Oh no! I got one that I bought from Verizon, like the one that was like $4.99.
Ours was the, I don't even remember what model, but it was the silver one that was kind of cylinder shaped with the surround sound feature on it. I love that thing. It worked beautifully.
And see, mine is a rectangle, more of a rectangle one. Anyways, it's just, I just told the girls the other day, I says, "Hey, you guys know there's a Bluetooth speaker up there that you guys never played with?" I had no idea that it was over. Because I had a TVs in the wall in the bedroom, 255s there, and we moved things out in the living room so we're more outside in the family area, not just in the room and not coming out. You know what I mean? So
I told Jamie I was going to move our bed into the living room just because she never comes out of the room.
What she said?
She says, "As long as you put a TV in front of it, I don't care."
Do I know you?
There you go.
Supposed to?
You know, I was at the point where it was like, I gotta get out of his bedroom. You know what I mean? Because I'd get up and
That's
paint. And Annika said that they would just hear, like, I would be painting. And I would just come back as I'm passing out to fall asleep because I've been in the garage working all night. Then I come in, pass out, eat, and then rinse and repeat. That was just my thing. And I'd save up enough energy to make sure I was out there making that money. You know what I mean? I've been watching those wife swaps and stuff, and I was like, how
Those
big a
things
house
are
do I
awful.
fucking need? They are. But it made me think. It was like,